Hello and welcome back to the Football Tourist YouTube channel. There's no rest for the wicked this time of year, and I've driven up from Kent on a pretty cold Friday night to tick off a new ground for me on my admissions to do the 92, and that's brought me to Sand, which is I guess a little village or town just outside of High Wycombe, where the Wycombe Wanderers play, and they are in some form at the moment, it has to be said. Currently top of League One, and today they host Bolton, who I saw a couple of weeks ago beat Blackpool, but they're just fresh off losing their derby, while Wycombe had a couple of draws in a row, but since then have been pretty phenomenal. So more on them in a second, but yeah, I'm just parked up in a school nearby, because the actual stadium, Adams Park, as I'm sure I'll probably mention again, but it is nowhere near Wycombe, so public transport is pretty much not an option to get to this stadium, at least if you don't have all the time in the world. So yeah, we're not very good at driving here either. But anyway, yeah, get me to Adams Park and let's have a look around. Here we are, one trudge through an estate, and for me personally a long drive as well. We are here at Adams Park, the home of Wycombe Wanderers, or as the fans know them, either the brilliant nickname of the Chairboys, or more simply the Blues, who a fan referred to them to me earlier today when I said I was coming. And the Blues, or the Chairboys, like I call them, are absolutely flying, top of the league, above Wrexham, and obviously the visitors today, Bolton, for me are probably one of the favourites, if not the favourites, to win the league for a ball's kick this season. And yeah, I think it's really good because they're, it's quite a nice ground here. My first impression of Adams Park anyway. Gotta love a stadium that has terracing. Terracing on a Friday night for some reason just feels right to me. But yeah, top of the league, they've got an absolute bagsman in Kone leading the line. And the midfield are all chipping in as well, which is good to see. And yeah, they just seem to, at the moment, have a lot of momentum and a good thing going about them. So if they can keep that up during this period, they'll really fancy the chances of returning to the Championship. It won't be easy today, though. They're playing Bolton, who are 8th, in the Wanderers derby, as far as I can think at least, the only two clubs with the suffix Wanderers. Bolton Wanderers, Wycombe Wanderers. So yeah, I'm interested to see how this goes. Trudged a long way to get here, so it better not be 0-0. That's all I'm saying. Lovely bit of pre-match flaggage from the Chairboys, you love to see it. And we're up. Noise you'd expect from the team top of the league, but a very decent one from Bolton as well. It's a long way to come on a Friday night. Gotta love a playing a Christmas song chant this time of year. Absolute class. What I am really liking about Adams Park is there seems to be a bit of a non-league vibe in a way. The people are allowed to stand around the advertising hoardings, which which you couldn't really see at any other EFL ground, certainly that I could think of. First half pretty well so far. First half, and I think it's fair to say it wasn't a classic. Side top of the league probably did edge it, but I'd say the best chance actually came in the first 5 minutes for Bolton, where Rabazelli tipped it around the post. But yeah, not that many clear-cut chances, I think it's fair to say, in that first half. He is hoping for a better second half. Come on, this game needs a goal. 'Home fans getting quite frustrated with the referee. He's not letting the game flow really, and it's let some quite obvious shoves go at the same time. Still no closer to the breakthrough, I fear, but I mean, if anyone's trying to win it, it's definitely Wycombe Wanderers. As soon as the net moved, I was a bit worried for a second about it, but really not. 10 minutes to play, plus whatever's going to be added on. The 0-0 is feeling more likely than anything else, if I'm being honest. As much as it pains me to say.
Why, ref? Why are you watching?
Minutes added on with all the time wasting that the referee and Bolton have done is outrageous. There it is, full time, and on my 49th game of the season, I finally see a goalless draw. Had some near misses, so I suppose it was long overdue, but at the same time, I've had to drive over 2 hours, and I've had to drive another 2 hours back. It's a bit disappointing. Well, I mean, I probably enjoyed the stadium more than I said. Unfortunately for Wycombe, they may well be usurped by Birmingham now. One thing is for sure though, I think Bolton will be very happy with that point, the way that they played. It seemed like that was what they came for and it's what they got. As a ground, Adams Park, I really liked it. The brick sort of entrance, the terrace stand that I was in was where all the vibes were. To my right there was that massive Frank Adams stand. To the left, a really small, sort of like, probably had about 5 tiers in it. stand, and then the decent sized stand opposite me where the away end was. So yeah, it feels like somewhere where they could really expand quite easily if they needed to. I've been wrong about that before. But yeah, I really like it. I think it can hold about 10,000. There was just under 700 in there today. But I think what was most interesting was that I worked with someone a job or two ago that lived in Wycombe, and he had no idea that this was here, and I was wondering how the hell that was possible. But now I know, because it is absolutely nowhere near Wycombe at all. One thing's for sure, I think Wycombe will be kind of frustrated they didn't win that game. Certainly on the balance of the chances, but the set piece delivery was so poor, and an open player wasn't a lot better, so I think that anyone can have any complaints really. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you very much for watching. Wish me luck on my journey back down the M25. Horrible road. Until next time, goodbye.